Has it ever happened to you that you're listening to a singer who seems to sing well, but doesn't convey anything? They don't move you. Today, I'm going to share tricks you can use to sing like a professional. We'll talk about the tools you can use to communicate with your voice.
Don't make me close on Jupiter and Mars. Let me see what spring is like on. Share my life. Canta conmigo.
Welcome to my channel, Singing Lessons from Scratch. I'm Natalia Bliss, a singer, pianist and vocal technique coach. Let me know in the comments. What do you think distinguishes a professional singer from someone who just sings well? To make your voice sound professional, it's not enough to just sing in tune and on time. You need to add more ingredients to make your voice sound rich. The first tool is vocal dynamics. You can't always sing loudly and powerfully or softly and gently all the time. Your voice will sound flat. You need to add this roller coaster of dynamics. A perfect song to understand this concept is I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. Notice how many dynamics she uses in just one song. She starts with a soft and airy voice.
Take me for what I am.
With so much sweetness and delicacy.
Share my life.
To achieve this sound, imagine you're speaking to a child or trying to calm someone down. Release the air and relax your voice. You can achieve this nuance using either your chest voice.
Share my life.
If the tone is in this range, it would sound like this. She doesn't sing it like this
Share my life.
While she could sing it this way, she chooses a more delicate sound.
Share my life.
Later in this song, she uses a more projected and rounded tone to give the sound more body.
I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go.
Can you notice how much more she projects her voice?
I don't really need to look very much further.
It's no longer like
I don't really need to look.
the previous phrase. She adds more projection, more breath support and a more compact sound. But she's still not at 100% of her dynamics. That comes later.
I never knew love like I've known it.
This leads us to the projected voice. In this case, she's using the belting technique to hit a high note in the chorus and leave us all in awe.
But don't make me close one more door.
She continues with her chest voice, supported by good breath control, proper vocal placement, and a solid vocal attack.
Don't make me close one more door.
She's releasing very little air. Her vocal cords are tightly closed, and the air is released with precise strength and control. At the end of the song, she transitions back to the soft and airy tone, bringing the dynamics full circle. There are also singers who, instead of using belting, tend to rely on the mixed voice to hit high and powerful notes. So, if you want to sound like a professional singer, use vocal dynamics. Make every phrase different. All the videos and exercises on my YouTube channel are free. So, if you want to support me, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my new videos. You can leave me any comments, questions or doubts, and don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you so much! Resource number 2. Vocal textures. Having a clean, clear and well-projected voice is great, but to our ears, this sound can sometimes feel too boring. If you notice, a good singer always has some kind of unique quality or peculiarity in their voice. Some singers naturally have a raspy or slightly rough voice.
Offrez-moi du personnel, j'en ferai quoi? Un manoir à Neuchâtel, ce n'est pas pour moi.
But you can also add some textures to your voice to make it more interesting. For example, you can use vocal fry. The first example that comes to mind is Britney Spears, who often overused this sound.
No, it makes you want to be a better person for other people and just like even the fans out there.
I think I did it again. I made you believe.
Giving her voice a sort of lazy quality.
Oh, baby, baby.
Many Spanish singers are also incorporating this sound, especially in ballads at the beginning of a phrase. It sounds great when used sparingly, but adding it occasionally can make your voice much more interesting.
Preguntas el por qué. No sabré decirte la razón.
Another way to add texture is by using the growl. This sound is very common in blues, soul and jazz music.
Oh, the stop calling me, calling me.
Hey!
This sound is created using the false vocal cords or false vocal folds we have here. You don't need to force it. Instead, relax your voice and try to achieve this lazy, gritty sound. The growl works especially well at the beginning of a note to emphasize a moment of raw emotion. Raspy voice is another way to add texture, especially in rock music. I love how the lead singer of the Italian band Maneskin uses it.
Ma diverso da loro, e tu sei fuori di testa, ma diverso da loro.
It's not that this singer has a naturally raspy voice. When you hear him speak in interviews, his voice is completely clear.
It was the moment of realization and when I was actually starting to rebuild my environment and to try new things.
But it's a tool he uses deliberately to sound more like a rocker.
I wanna feel the same as you, but I don't.
Resource number 3. Play with tempo. You already know how important it is to have a sense of rhythm, follow the beat, and sing a song with the proper rhythm. But a professional tool you need to learn is how to occasionally deviate from the rhythm to add more movement and emotion to the song.
I've lived a life that's full, traveled each and every highway.
Sometimes you can move a musical phrase forward or delay it slightly to give it more movement. Let me show you an example. Take the song Fly Me to the Moon. First, I'll sing a small section of the song, sticking precisely to the rhythm without deviating even for a second.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
Now, to give it more movement, I'll delay some phrases and anticipate others.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand.
Can you hear the difference? The song starts to feel more dynamic and less flat or predictable. So, use this trick especially in slower songs and ballads to make them more engaging. Resource number 4. The color of the voice. The human voice can sound either darker or brighter, regardless of whether it's a man's or a woman's voice, or whether it's naturally low or high-pitched. These colors are achieved by adjusting the position of the larynx and the shape of the mouth. For example, let me show you two extremes. If you sing a sound using a yawning position, with the larynx in a very low position, as if you're yawning, lifting both your hard and soft palates, you'll produce a very dark, almost spooky tone. This is a rounded and covered sound. I'm exaggerating, of course, but in classical music, baritones or bass singers often use this low larynx position to make their voices sound very dark. On the other hand, if you sing with a high larynx position, as if you were imitating a cartoon character, your voice will sound extremely nasal and flat.
Yay! Yay!
It won't have any darkness at all, and it might even sound ridiculous or caricature-like. But those are the extremes. You can adjust the height of your larynx to achieve different vocal colors within the same song. One singer who absolutely masters these colors with incredible precision is Dimash. In a single song, he not only uses different techniques, but also plays with various vocal colors. Sometimes he sounds like a female soprano with a very clear voice. Other times he sounds like a male baritone with a rounded tone. Or even like a bass singer with a dark, rich voice. So, if you want to sound like a true professional, apply these tools to your vocal technique. Practice the exercises to master these techniques, and you'll see how your singing will reach a whole new level. If you're a beginner and don't know where to start, I recommend checking out my free playlist, How to Learn to Sing in 30 Days. I'll leave it linked here in the corner. It's my English channel. You also have my channel available in Spanish, Natalia Bliss, Clases de Canto desde cero. I hope you enjoyed my video. Keep practicing and improving your vocal technique and enjoy your voice. See you!